Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. It's the last week of the month, so we have a new environment. It is the disciplinary team, the second of the Lobotomy Corporation environments created by Zarami and Crow. It comes in this very cool box, like everything now does. That's really awesome. Today, we're going to be fighting in the disciplinary team Misinformation, Subtle Saboteur. Fighting Misinformation is Definitive Legacy, Malachi, Star Knight's variant, Efficient Output, and a variant for Watley called the Sun's Heart. So let's reacquaint ourselves with the villain. Put 4 diversionary tactics, 3 what doesn't kill you, and 2 insider knowledge in the trash. Put all diversion cards under misinformation. Put a random clue from the villain deck, that is a misplaced memo, and H-3 random diversions from under her into play. So shuffle that, we get 1. It's a diplomatic envoy. That's cool, that's fine. Shuffle the villain deck. So, clues cannot be destroyed by non-villain cards. The start of the villain turn, if there are 3 diversions in the trash, she flips. When a clue enters play, if there are already 2 clues in play, destroy the oldest one. End of the villain turn, we can investigate the mystery by moving a random diversion from under her into play. Clue changes. Now, unfortunately, these are not actually in the deck, so I have to keep track of them. They are Isolated Hero, Misplaced Memo, which says the non-hero target with the second lowest HP is immune to damage, and Suspicious Malfunction. So when those come up, I need to refer to the character card. Here we go. Let's see if the disciplinary team can teach her a lesson. And we get Isolated Hero. Okay, at the end of the villain turn, the hero next to this deals themselves 3 psychic damage. Next to the hero character card with the most cards in play. So, who doesn't need to be affected by other cards? I'm gonna say Star Knight. And the villain turn and the villain turn. Okay. And the villain turn, we're not going to investigate because this is kind of a big meaty target. He's not immune to damage. Oh yeah, and each hero target deals itself 2 psychic damage at the start. Forgot about that. And then he hits the 2 highest for each. That'll be Legacy and Watley. And Star Knight hits herself for 3. Cool. Alright, so important things right now. We need to take this guy out. Don't galvanize just yet. So let's start with Fortitude. His power is Keen Vision. Reveal and replace the top card of a deck. If that deck is a hero deck, that hero may draw a card or use a power. What is her power? Blades of the Sun. Watley deals up to 2 targets, 1 melee and 1 radiant damage each. Alright, let's go ahead and reveal and replace the top card of her deck. Pack Tactics. Awesome. She will use a power, hit the envoy for 2. Draw a card. Malachi's got High Reshiel, so let us Shadow Catch for Reshiel. Draw a card, play a card. Let's Shadow Catch again for Bathiel. Draw a card, play a card. Let's go ahead and play Bathiel. Traveler, draw 2, discard 1. Do not need this many summoning crystals. Draw a card, and Bathiel hits the envoy for 2. Okay, so Star Knight is isolated at the moment. I guess we will begin with Hard Light Shield. Her power is Efficient Output. Move a card from your trash to the bottom of your deck, play a card. I'm just going to go ahead and do Energy Bash. She deals this 1 melee damage. I can destroy one of my equipment cards. I will. When this card is destroyed, she deals up 3 targets 2 energy damage each. And then because I did, she also deals a target 2 energy damage. No damage buffs on that, but that's okay since she's hitting herself. Draw a card. Watley is going to start with Pack Tactics. Reduce damage dealt by dinosaurs to hero targets by 1. First time a dinosaur leaves play, each turn you may draw a card. And then we will go ahead and use Blades of the Sun again, hit the envoy for 2, draw a card. Alright, here we go into the disciplinary team. Panicked Employee. Oh, great. At the start of the environment turn, play the top card of the environment deck. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the 2 hero targets with the highest HP 2 melee damage. That's going to be Legacy, who takes 1, and Star Knight. We need to get rid of that. Alright, start a turn, she does not flip. Everybody hit yourself for 2, each hero target, so that includes Bathiel. Legacy takes 1. Alright, and then she plays a card. And it is Misplaced Memo, so the old one just leaves. Oh well. Alright, end of turn. So let's see, it's now the non-hero target with the second lowest HP. Okay, we're going to go ahead and investigate the mystery and play another diversion. Good, it's Old Lady in the Street, so that will work out just fine. Or at least for the moment it will, because now the employee is immune to damage, which is fine. We can take this guy out, and then we have to take the employee out, and then we have to take her out. But that's fine, it works. He hits the 2 highest for 2 each. That's Legacy, who takes 1 and 1, and let's say Watley. And then she hits the 2 lowest for 2 cold damage. That's Bathiel and Watley. And Star Knight hits herself for 3. Okay, didn't forget. Let us Flying Smash. Hit the old lady, take out the envoy. That's 1 diversion in the trash. Definitely have to be careful because you can totally end up reshuffling. There's not a lot of cards in her deck. So now the old lady is immune to damage. I can hit the Panicked Employee. Power. Let's look at Watley's deck again. It's a dinosaur. I'm going to replace that and have her use a power. She can Yeah, she can take out the panicked employee with 1/1 damage, and now Old Lady in the Street is no longer immune to damage. Hit her for 2, draw a card. You, sir, are not doing quite so well. Let's play a summoning crystal, use that to summon Rashiel. Draw a card. Bathiel will hit her for 2, Rashiel will hit her for 1. Okay, let's protect and serve. Search for a hard light shield. Put that into play. Move 2 cards from my trash to the bottom of my deck. Prevent the next damage dealt to a hero target, which is just going to be her. And then with her power, we'll move that to the bottom of the deck and play Sword of the Star Knight. Draw a card. Now she's good and set up. Okay, time for an Elder Dinosaur. Nezahal. Good God, it's almost got as many HP as she does. End of your turn, this card deals each target 2 melee damage, then draw 2 cards. Start of your turn, discard 2 cards to destroy this card. So, Watley will hit the Old Lady in the Street for 2, draw a card, and then this is dealing 1 less damage to hero targets, so everybody except... I think that's everybody except Star Knight, because she can't be affected by another hero card. Even though this says it deals each target, it's still a hero card, so I'm playing it that way. So Legacy soaks that. This takes Bathiel back to his home base, and then takes out the Old Lady in the Street. That's 2 diversions down. Draw 2 more cards. Alright, that was pretty cool. Disciplinary Team plays Hooded Mercenary. How interesting that this is a card in the environment deck, for reasons that I know. At the end of each turn, one player may put a card from their hand under this card. If they do, this card deals a target 2 projectile damage. At the end of the environment turn, if Big and Will Be Bad Wolf is in play, this card and that one deal each other 2 melee damage. So, we're not going to put a card under here because we got nothing that needs hitting at the moment. Speaking of which, each hero target deals itself 2 psychic damage. That dinosaur only hits itself for 1. Interestingly, she blocks it. 2, 2, and Legacy takes 1. Then we play a card. Suspicious Malfunction. Start of turn is now each hero deals themselves X lightning damage, where X is the number of non-character cards they have. Okay, that's fine-ish, I guess. She is no longer isolated. End of turn, we will absolutely go for more. Alright, and we got Cat stuck up a tree. That's great. This is a damaging team. I can actually do stuff with this. End of turn, anything? No. The downside is the cat stuck in a tree is now immune to damage, so we have to get rid of the Hooded Mercenary first. But that's okay, I can totally do that. We will Thok the Hooded Mercenary, draw a card, and then we'll look at the top card of Watley's deck. I've got nobody else who has a power that really needs to be used at the moment. Dinosaur Harness. Okay, she will do 2 damage to the Hooded Mercenary, not quite enough to take it out. Draw another card. Okay, that's good. Alright. Malachi is going to play High Rashiel. Increase damage he deals by 1. Use the Summoning Crystal to get Bathiel back. I do have a High Bathiel too. Awesome. Draw a card. Rashiel hits the Mercenary, taking her out, and the cat stuck in a tree for 2, and Bathiel also hits the cat for 2. Alright, starting is going to play the Cosmic Dynamo, and use the power on it. Discard up to 5 cards, draw X cards, where X is the number of cards you discard this way, plus 1. So we'll just drop that one, and draw 3 cards, because she's run out of cards. Start of turn, discard 2 cards or destroy this card. I got 2 of those, why not? So, I think healing everybody is a good idea. Song of the Sun, draw 3 cards. If a dinosaur is in play, it is. Each hero target gains a hit point, otherwise you may play a dinosaur card. So everybody heal 1, including our big bad friend right there. More importantly, the Djinn. Power, let's go ahead and hit the cat stuck in the tree for 2, draw a card, and then Nezahal goes off. Everybody take 1, Star Knight soaks it, Legacy soaks it, and doesn't quite take out the cat stuck in the tree. Draw 2 more cards. Alright. Disciplinary Team. Will it save us? The answer is no. It's the aforementioned Big and Will Be Bad Wolf. At the start of the environment turn, if this card has a card under it, it deals each target 3 irreducible melee damage, then put the card on this card in its respective trash. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the target other than itself with the lowest HP 1 melee damage. If a target is reduced to 3 or fewer HP, put it onto this card. Oh no, that's bad. That's going to take out... Okay. Alright, so we don't want this taking out the cat because then we can't flip her. So instead we're going to have it hit Rashiel. It doesn't kill him, it puts him under itself, and then Rashiel is not in play, so we destroy High Rashiel. Whew, tough choices. We need to try and get rid of him if we can. Alright, start of turn. Each hero target deals itself 2 psychic damage. The dinosaur takes 1. Star Knight ultimately takes 2. Legacy takes 1. And then everybody deal yourself lightning damage equal to the number of non-character cards you have. So Legacy soaks it. Malachi takes 2. She's doing 3 for 3 to herself. And Watley does 2. That's kind of rough. And then she plays another Suspicious Malfunction. Well, that's bad. At least we don't have to worry about which target is immune to damage anymore. End of turn, we will not do the thing. And instead this will hit the 2 highest for 3 each. That's Legacy, who takes 2. And Malachi, darn, not quite the dinosaur. That would have been fun. Alright, he's got lots of HP. Let's do Heroic Interception. Heroic Interception is on the field. I think Watley's power is still our best bet. Still a dinosaur harness. Okay, she will take out the cat, which will flip her in a minute, and hit the big bad wolf for 2. Draw a card. Let's play Unshackled. Power 1, Summoning Crystal for High Bathiel. Power 2, Traveler. Draw a card. Bathiel will do 3 damage to the big bad wolf. Crackdown. Good, that's exactly what I was looking for. Let us destroy Cosmic Dynamo and draw 3 cards. Boop. Card was destroyed. 2 cards from the trash at the bottom of the deck, which means she deals the target 4 energy damage. Alright, good. He will not be long for this world. Draw a card. Alright, Watley needs to discard cards. Got another dinosaur harness coming, so I can drop that. I've got another loyal mount, so I can drop that. That's fine. Okay, let's play loyal mount. Whenever a non-hero target deals Watley damage, you may redirect that damage to this card. End of your turn, you may return this card to your hand, so that'll be helpful. Later. Power, Sun's Heart. We'll take out the big bad wolf, getting Reshield back in the trash where he belongs. Draw a card. Nizahal does no damage, and we will not return that to my hand. Draw 2 more cards. Okay, I think we're in good shape for the flip. We get Rabbits, another employee. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each abnormality target 1 projectile damage. Don't have any. Then it deals the non-hero, non-employee target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. Don't have any of those either. So it just sits there for now, but it'll be useful later. Okay, start of turn, she flips. She gets 60 hit points. Set her to her max HP. Shuffle the villain trash and all cards under misinformation into the villain deck. Reveal cards in the villain deck until 1 clue has been revealed. Play it. Shuffle the other revealed cards into the villain deck. Cards are still indestructible to non-villain cards, and when a clue enters play, if there are already 2 in play, destroy the oldest one. Okay, good. I didn't want to have both of those. It's another misplaced memo, of course it is. So that destroys itself. Everybody hit yourself for lightning damage equal to the number of non-character cards you have. That's 1, 2, 1 to Legacy and nobody else. And then each hero target deals itself 2 psychic damage. Legacy takes 1 more. Thanks, Legacy. Thegacy. End of villain turn. A trap is sprung. Move the environment deck's top card into play. Activate its end and start of turn effects. Oh, that could be really bad. Redirect any damage that would be dealt to misinformation to the highest HP hero target. No heroes were dealt damage during this effect. The trap causes misinformation to deal the highest HP hero target 3 fire damage and 2 projectile damage, then move the card to the trash. Okay, that's going to be rough. So we get another Reality's Debt. Of course. Oh boy. Let's see. Malachi can recover from a hand wipe. Star Knight wants to destroy all of her cards. It deals up to 3 targets 3 energy damage each, and then discard the top card of your deck, draw a card, and play a card. And we'll play the Emergency Catalyzer, and when that's destroyed, she regains 3 HP. Watley is going to destroy all of her cards, which lets her draw 1 card. Legacy is the really hard one. Do I want to get rid of that Heroic Interception, or do I want to give him issues with regaining his hand? You know what? Let's do the smart thing and drop his hand. There. Fine. Nobody cares. Alright, trap is sprung. Top card of the environment deck into play. It is Dream of a Black Swan. The first time each round this card will be dealt damage, redirect it to the source of that damage. At the end of the environment turn, play the top card of the environment deck. So we do that now. We get these scarecrows searching for wisdom. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the hero of the player with the most cards in hand X irreducible melee damage, where X is the number of cards under this card plus 3. Whenever this card deals damage to a hero target, its player puts a card in their hand under this card. Alright, no damage is being dealt, so she hits the highest for 3 and 2. That's Star Knight, who is immune. Then we move this card to its trash. Thank goodness. I had that out all game during the test game. And that's her turn. Heroic Interception goes away. Legacy, well, he could reveal and replace the top card of his own deck and then draw a card, but we'll just skip and have him draw 2. Malachi will skip his play phase, obviously. Draw 2, discard 1. Ooh, Grand Bathiel. Sure. And then let's fucking play Grand Bathiel. Well, actually, no, I don't want to play Grand Bathiel, because that would just go away. So, draw 1 more card, and Bathiel hits her for 3. Oh yeah, and the Scarecrow is immune to damage. Important. Diddly doodly dum. Let's play another Sword of the Star Knight. Power, efficient output, energy bash. Deals a target 2 melee damage. You may destroy one of your equipment cards. When this card is destroyed, discard the top card of your deck, draw a card, and play a card. How about Ignite the Blade? Do I have any more swords left? I do not have any more swords left. That's fine. I can move 2 cards from my trash to the bottom of my deck and have her deal 2 energy damage. Destroyed one of my equipment cards, so she deals a target 2 energy damage. Draw a card. Star Knight is the best. Alright, Watley is starting over from square one. Alright, let's start with the Ancient Bronodon, or should I say restart. It has more HP than she does. End of your turn, this card deals a non-hero target with the highest HP 4 melee damage. Start of your turn, discard a card or return this card to your hand. So she'll go ahead and Blade Misinformation for 2, draw a card, and the Bronodon hits Misinformation for 4. Alright, nothing at the start. We get Melting Love, oh boy. Abnormality, Slime. Usually when a deck comes with counters of its own, I don't generally use them, but you might have noticed this bag over here, this is why. So, end of turn, the rabbits deal each abnormality target 1 projectile damage. It's both of these guys, because I don't think they are immune or anything. Yeah, right. Then it deals the non-hero, non-employee target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. That's the villain. Go figure. Scarecrow Searching for Wisdom deals the hero, the player with the most cards in hand, X irreducible melee damage, or X the number of cards under this card plus 3. So that's 3 damage to Watley, unfortunately. She needs to heal. Then she has to put a card from hand under that card. That's bad. So Melting Love. End of the environment turn, this card deals the non-slime target with the second lowest HP 1 irreducible toxic damage. Target dealt damage this way gains the slime keyword. That's what the tokens are for. At the end of the environment turn, each slime deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 melee damage. So the second lowest is the rabbits because Bathiel is the lowest. Dunk, so they become a slime. And then they both hit the hero target with the highest HP for 1, and then it's Star Knight who takes 1 on both of them. Okay, a suspicious malfunction goes off. She has no start of turn, right? Yeah. That sucks. Watley hits herself for 1, Legacy hits himself for nothing. Malachi hits himself for 4. Oof. And then everybody hit yourself for 2. Legacy takes 1, Bathiel goes away, and the Bronto takes full damage. Please play a clue. Insider knowledge. Thank you. Reduce damage dealt to Misinformation by 1. Start of the villain turn, move diversion card from the villain trash into play. That's fine. Alright, end of turn. Let's put the top card of the environment deck into play. It's a disciplinary agent. Oh, you're right. Bathiel does not kill himself. He goes back to 5. End of the environment turn. This card deals the 2 non-hero, non-employee targets with the lowest HP, 2 melee damage each. So that is both of the anomalies. This agent has the second lowest HP, so he can hit both of these anomalies, no problem. No damage was dealt to her, so she hits the highest for 3 and 2. That's going to be Legacy, who will take 2 and 1. Okay, that's fine, theoretically. Backfist Strike hit her for 3. Now, Watley's power is not going to be as useful. He's going to reveal the top card of his own deck, draw it, and then draw a card. Oh, okay, that's alright. Alright, let's do Prismatic Vision, because I got nothing else to play. I can play a Djinn now, but I don't have one I can play. That's fine. Power 1, well, it's just going to be Traveler. Well, not necessarily. I could draw something. I did not. Draw a card. Bathiel will hit her for 1. Actually, you know what? Rather than doing that, I'm going to hit the Scarecrow. Oh, I can't hit the Scarecrow. He's immune to damage. Shit. Alright, let's play Sword of the Star Knight. Power. Move a card from her trash under her deck, and we'll play Augmented Burst. Move up to 3 cards from my trash to the bottom of my deck. She deals X targets 2 energy damage each, where X's number of cards moved to the bottom of my deck this way plus 1. So, if I hit the slime for 3, that'll make the Scarecrow no longer the second lowest. So I want to move 2 cards. Oh, and there's a sword back in my deck. Hurrah. So 3 damage, 2 to Misinfo, 3 to the slime, 3 to the Scarecrow. And now we can say either the rabbits or Melting Love is the second lowest. Draw a card. That was helpful. Let's discard a card. Ooh. Stampede. Watley deals the non-hero target with the lowest HP 3 melee damage. That is the Scarecrow, who is destroyed, giving her back her other Stampede. The 2 dinosaurs each deal the non-hero target with the lowest HP 3 melee damage. That's Melting Love, which is tied for second with the rabbits, so we'll say it is not the second lowest. Take it out. So now the disciplinary agent is immune to damage. Power, she'll hit Misinformation for nothing. She'll absolutely deal no damage to anything at all. Draw a card. The Brontodon will hit Misinfo for 3. Cool. Alright, the environment plays Cliff-Off Meltdown, prepared. This card enters play, reveal the top card of the deck till an abnormality and employee card are revealed. Put the first revealed abnormality and first revealed employee card into play. Shuffle the other revealed cards. At the start of the environment turn, if there are no non-Sephiroth employee cards in play, one player may play a card, then destroy this card. Once a Sephiroth employee, you might find out. So we just have another disciplinary agent for our employee, but our abnormality is Magical Girl H. She does much stuff at the end of the environment turn. Alright, speaking of the end of the environment turn, this card deals each abnormality target 1 projectile damage. At this point, all the 6 hit point targets are tied for second lowest. Let's see, this card deals a non-employee environment target with the highest HP other than itself 3 energy damage. If no target is dealt damage this way, play the top card of the environment deck, and this card deals each target 2 irreducible energy damage. Okay, so we're going to let this damage go through. That takes 1, and then the rabbits hit misinfo for 1. Disciplinary agent is hitting the 2 lowest non-hero, non-employee targets. So one of those is the magical girl, who is immune to damage. The other one is misinformation, because there are only 2 non-hero, non-employee targets in play. And then this one, non-employee environment target, highest HP other than itself. Oh, well, never mind. No target is dealt damage this way, because there are no non-employee environment targets other than this card. So play the top card of the environment deck, and everybody take 2 irreducible energy damage. So first of all, we get more rabbits. That's fine. Rabbits are our friend. Everybody take 2 irreducible energy damage. Okay, this rabbit is the second lowest, and that's going to stay that way. Now those guys are the second lowest, so she can hurt herself. She hurts misinfo. Oh god, Watley's almost dead. Bathiel's immune. That's cool. Alright. This disciplinary agent is hitting her and misinfo, and she's immune to damage. And then the rabbits are hitting her for nothing and misinfo for 1. Woo! Alright, start a turn. Everybody hit yourself for 2. There goes Watley. Sad face. I focused on damage, that's what I get. Ooh, Star Knight takes 3. Legacy takes 1. I move a diversion from the villain trash into play. There shouldn't be any. There are, in fact, none. And she plays Isolated Hero. Okay, this is going on Malachi, unfortunately. We lose the misplaced memo, thank goodness. End of turn, let's play the top card of the environment deck. Smiling Bodies, Abnormality. Whenever a target is destroyed, put it onto this card. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the 3 targets with the highest HP, X melee damage, or X's number of cards under this card, plus 2. So that happens now. So this is hitting the 3 targets with the highest for 2 melee damage. One of them is her. That gets redirected to the highest HP hero target, which is unfortunately Star Knight, and then it hits Legacy for 1 and it hits Star Knight again. Damage was dealt, so she doesn't spring her trap. Put this in the trash. I feel like I maybe forgot to move one into the trash on a previous round. Oh well, Legacy would like Danger Sense. Let's reveal the top card of Star Knight's deck. It's an Energy Bash, and have her draw that. Draw a card. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, Malachi is all on his lonesome. Let's bait and switch. Discard a Djinn card. If you do, put a Djinn from your trash into play. I've got High Bathiels in here. Very important. Power number 1, Summoning Crystal Grand Bathiel. Power number 2, Grand Bathiel, deals a target 6/7, make that 6 energy damage. Draw a card. End of turn, Bathiel hits her for 2, and Grand Bathiel is destroyed. That's cool. This is why I like Malachi. I think a combat recharge is a good idea. Discard the top card of your deck, draw 2 cards, and she heals 3. Did I get anything cool? Not really. I want to play Star Knight Oath, which is not something I ever do. I gotta move 1 from her trash under her deck. Because at the end of your turn, you may move 4 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck. If you do, either put an equipment card from your trash into play or play a card. So let's draw a card. I want to put the Hard Light Shield into play, so I will throw the rest of her trash under her deck and Hard Light Shield. Cool. Alright, so we have Destroy an Environment card. 1 player may play a card. Next time a hero deals damage, increase it by 2 and changes type to Radiant. Yeah, we're going to destroy the magical girl because she is bad. She is very bad. We don't like her. And it's worth mentioning, I have been ignoring the Cliff-Off meltdown at the start of the environment turn because there are non-Sephiroth employees in play and I don't want to get rid of the rabbits. The rabbits are very helpful. Speaking of the environment, oh, it's Gabura. Here's your Sephiroth. Increase the first damage dealt to each abnormality target by 1 each turn. At the end of the environment turn, you may put a card under an abnormality card into its respective trash. If a hero card is moved this way, 1 player may discard a card to put it in its player's hand instead. So she's very helpful. The rabbits are just going to be hitting misinformation, as are the disciplinary agents, because there are no non-hero, non-employee targets in play. Yeah, so she just takes 4 from the environment. That's neat. Alright, start of the villain turn. There are no diversions in play. Plays Diplomatic Envoy. That's unfortunate. End of turn, let's play that top card. It's another Cliff-Off meltdown. There's nothing to reveal, so nothing happens. Start of turn, there are non-Sephiroth employee cards in play, so nothing happens. No damage was dealt. She hits the highest. For 3 and 2, Star Knight takes 3. And then, I think I probably forgot this last round, Malachi kills himself. That would have happened anyway because this is the oldest clue. And damage reduction is awful. Diplomatic Envoy hits the remaining hero targets for 2 and 2, reduced to 1 and 1 each. Awesome. Okay. I don't think Heroic Interception is actually worth it. On the other hand, I don't have anything else to play. Let's do lead from the front, I guess. We will reveal the top card of her deck, replace it, let her use a power. I'm going to play Combat Recharge, discard the top card, draw 2 cards, and she heals 3. Very important, draw a card. Okay, Malachi cannot use his in-cap powers on any other hero at the moment. One player may discard a card to draw 3 cards. You may destroy an environment card. Select a damage type until the start of your next turn. Change all damage dealt by hero targets to that type. Okay, well there's only one of those that is going to do anything. I think it's time to start getting rid of employees. Bye, guys. You were slimes anyway. Alright. Doody-doody-doo. I'm going to play Protect and Serve. I don't think I have any shields left. Oh, I do, actually. Okay, cool. Put that in my hand, move 2 cards from my trash to the bottom of my deck. Prevent the next damage dealt to any hero target. And then with her power, we will move that. Play the Cosmic Dynamo, draw a card. End of turn. Don't have anything in the trash to move or do anything with. Okay, one player may play a card. Oh, let's play Takedown. I mean, that's actually not the best thing I could do, but it's going to keep things from potentially getting worse. And there's no downside to it. Yeah, okay. The environment deck shuffles and plays Smiling Bodies again. Alright, so the Disciplinary Agent is hitting Misinfo and the Smiling Bodies. And the first hit on the Smiling Bodies this round is 3. Nothing happening there. Disciplinary Agent hits Smiling Bodies and Misinformation. The Rabbits hit the Smiling Bodies and the Diplomatic Envoy. No cards under any environment targets. And this hits the 3 targets with the highest HP for 2 melee damage each, which is, let's see, the Envoy, Misinformation, and Star Knight, who will soak it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, start of the villain turn. No diversions. Nothing happens there. Alright, Takedown. She does nothing except her end of turn garbage, which is Melting Love. Okay, fine. Use the end of turn stuff. Second lowest is going to be one of the employees. Let's have it be a Disciplinary Agent. He's a slime now. And then they both hit Star Knight for nothing, which means that her trap goes off, so she hits Star Knight for 2 and 1, and then that goes to the trash. And this hits both of them for 1 and 1. We're going to redirect that second hit to Legacy and keep their HP as close together as I can. Alright, Takedown goes away. That was good. Did I forget to draw a card for him last round? I think I did. Surge of Strength. Reveal the top card of her deck. Replace it. I'm going to have her use Cosmic Dynamo. I will discard 2 cards and draw 3, just so there's something in her trash. Malachi is still isolated, so let's get rid of actually the Smiling Bodies, otherwise it's going to eat cards. Okay, Star Knight has Crackdown. Oh, this is going to be bad, but we need to be bold. Let's destroy Hard Light Shield, which deals up to 3 targets, 3 energy damage each. Hit Misinfo for 2, hit the Diplomatic Envoy for 3, take out the Disciplinary Team Agent that was turned into a slime. If I can get rid of all these guys, I can play 2 cards at the start of the environment turn. That was destroyed. Move 2 cards from my trash to the bottom of my deck. She deals a target 3, 4, 3 energy damage. Draw a card. Don't have enough to do anything there. One player may play a card. How about Augmented Burst? It's not quite enough to kill anything. Yeah, he can't play Heroic Interception, or I would do that. You know what? Energy Bash. She deals a target 1 to 1 melee damage. Destroy one of my equipment cards. Draw 3 cards. I did, so she deals a target 2 energy damage. This is rough, buddy. Let me tell you what. Alright, start a turn. Nothing happens. Sad face. The environment plays the Scarecrow, which is probably really bad. Alright, 2 non-hero, non-employee targets with the lowest HP is Misinformation and the Diplomatic Envoy, and then this deals each abnormality 1, make that 2 projectile damage. It's the non-employee target with highest for 2, that is the Diplomatic Envoy. Should not have gotten rid of the other Disciplinary Agent. I fucked myself. That's terrible. I made the worst call possible. This hits Star Knight and kills her. Okay, Legacy, it's just you and Misinformation. Isn't that fun? Diversionary Tactics. There's one. Yep, this game is over. Shuffle that. Play the top card. Old Lady in the Street. Yeah, Legacy does not make it through this round. Well, there we go. That was the Disciplinary Team. We saw the entire fucking deck a couple of times. If I had just not destroyed that agent, everything would have been fine. The environment would have taken out the villain for me. 1 goddamn hit point. let it never be said that misinformation is a good villain. I actually have nothing to show off at the end here. Save to say that this is from Zerami and Crow's Project Moon Sentinels, and Watley's from Vad Sky's Sentinels mod, Misinformation Subtle Saboteurs from Adelphophage's Archives. So, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to chat. If you did, nice to see a lot of people over here. If you want to come and watch these games live, I stream Sunday mornings around 10-ish Eastern Time. You can follow me, twitch.tv/takewalker. If you want to see one of your decks on one of these videos, please visit my proofreading threads either on the Steam forums or on Board Game Geek for Tabletop Simulator. As always, Tabletop Simulator, the recently called DLC, Zerami and Crow's Project Moon Sentinels, Adelphophage's Archives, and Vad Sky Sentinels mod. Not products. Please support the official release and flip.